Welcome back to a Noob's Guide to Dark Souls from a Noob. Today we're going to be taking down the Painted World of Ariamis. The Painted World is a very unique area in that it is not connected to any bonfires throughout the rest of the world. So, if you are not ready to continue through the Painted World of Ariamis, homeward bone out now, because once you rest at this bonfire, we're going to be here forever. So you can see if we warp, this bonfire is cut off from the others. Cannot warp. Anyway, in this area, we're going to be exploring it thoroughly since there's a lot of stuff to explore. And then we will not be taking on the optional boss of this area because I think we should keep the optional boss of this area alive. Even though I think she is kind of insane. But just a little side note, this area always reminds me of the asylum that we escaped from. Just kind of looks like that one last area before the boss fog. Alright, now there are some new enemies in this area, and as you can see from these hollows, a lot of old enemies. The new enemies are going to come in the shape of crow people and giant mutated fire-shooting toxic people. But, by the way guys, I have done a few takes of this, so we've already picked up a few items. But, I'll be showing where we got the items anyway, just so you guys know. So if you run all the way up here, you're going to be attacked by the crow people. By the way, the crow people are of the goddess Velka. Some people believe that the crow that took us from the asylum is Velka. I personally really don't know. But these are the crow people. They can be kind of annoying, but they have no poise, so the best tactic is just to start hitting them. One reason why they're so annoying is, as you can see, they do a lot of damage, but they also have a very annoying grab attack that is very similar to the living trees that exist in the forest. Sorry guys, lost my train of thought there. And their grab attack does a lot of damage. Make a little shortcut down here, and you will see this jerk. These guys, as evidenced by the giant fireball, are not very nice. Upon death, they will toxic you, and as you can see, they can shoot fire, and they have a fire torch. So best thing to do to avoid getting toxic by that cloud that just shot out of them, have a long-range weapon like the Zuihanda, or get behind them, backstab them, and then the toxic cloud will go in front of you. Alright. In this area, a lot of things are, a lot of enemies like to hide around corners, or like to shoot you from long range, so make sure you always go around with your shield up, and you always look around corners. So let's try to get a backstab on this jerk. Come on, let me through. Oh gosh, doesn't die from one hit. I also recommend bringing blooming purple moss. You guys probably didn't expect to hear that ever again, but bringing blooming purple moss to the Painted World of Ariamis is very helpful. Alright. It's a little bit of lore information about the Painted World. This is actually the first lore information that I'm presenting you guys. Mainly because I think the lore in this game, it just needs to be thought about, and if you listen to all the dialogue and you explore the world and read item descriptions, you can get most of the lore. So I've just been kind of letting you guys listen to dialogue and let you guys make your own conclusions about this game. Because I think that is what makes this game so fun, is the fact that you can draw different conclusions by reading the same material. You know? Probably one of the best things about this game. But the Painted World of Ariamis, we know for sure that it is where the things dangerous to the gods are kept. So, for instance, things like that occult club that we saw at one time in Havel's basement. That was dangerous to the gods. We'll be finding the occult ember here, which allows us to make dark weapons. But this room, as you can plainly see by the amount of toxic dudes here, is very dangerous. So what you kind of want to do there is you want to try to limit them to just fighting you one-on-one. Also, real quick, what you want to do, come over here, cut this rope. When we get down to that courtyard down there, we will be going to get that. But you want to try to limit these guys to fighting you one-on-one. And if that fire shooter is giving you a problem, draw this guy back into this corridor, fight him over here, kill him, and then come around and try to use these pillars to block some of the fire. So for instance, if you stand about right here, the fire guy will just hit one of these pillars. Something like that. Alright. So yes, things dangerous to the gods are kept here. So We'll be seeing things that are very dangerous to the gods here. Alright. By the way, I do not recommend being human going in here. This place is rampant with PvP because it is cut off from the rest of the world. People really like to use this for PvP. So definitely go in here, go hollow. I'm currently hollow. I wasn't on my last take, and that's why this is my third take. Our soul proud knight. As you can see, this jerk wakes up. Run, 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 run away. Here comes the undead dragon. Alright, you jerk. Yeah. Breathe your sludge. Which, again, as you can see, gives toxic. Everything in this game gives toxic. It seems like sometimes. But here's my question. Why is this undead dragon in the painted world and not the other undead dragon that guards the sunlight straight... Or not the sunlight straight sword, but the Astoris straight sword. And the, Gotcha. Almost dead. And, the Astoris shield and the Dragon Crest shield. I wonder about that. Why is this one there, but the other one is not? Perhaps that one they consider dead, or maybe that one is too powerful? I don't know. Crows, by the way, are often associated with Velka, and there is the red sign soapstone, which allows, well, we can just read the description real quick. As long as we don't get killed. Leave invasion sign. Be summoned to another world as a dark spirit, and defeat the summoner to acquire humanity. Certain dark wraiths resist their descent into dark and persevere. Persevere along the honorable path. The red sign soapstone is for them. Certain dark wraiths resist their descent. Oh, okay, I get it. So basically, you can lay this down. People can summon you, and that's how you invade people as a dark wraith. Sorry, guys, I really didn't understand what they were saying there, so it's kind of hard for me to read when I really didn't understand what it was saying. Alright. Oh, looks like I missed an item. Well, let's go back for it. I'm just guessing it's a soul? Large soul of proud knight. Oh, look at that. A little ambush. Ambushes in this area are rampant, but as you can see, these are really not hard. Basically, when you pick up an item, they're going to appear behind you. It's not that bad. But yes, as I was saying before we got rudely interrupted by the red sign soapstone, crows are often associated with Velka, which has led many people... That's their grab attack, by the way. As you can see, not very nice at all. So just want to block, come back, and heal with our +2 Estus Flask. Sheesh. Gotcha. Whew, it's close. Oh, we can pillage the body? What do we get? Souvenir of Reprisal. Okay. I'll explain what that is in a minute. But crows are often associated with Velka, and so that has led many people to believe that the crow that takes us from the asylum is either Velka or a servant of Velka. I'm not going to state my opinion on that because I want you guys to form your own opinions. Alright, let's see if we can get the Souvenir of Reprisal. I don't know where it is. By the way, Souvenirs of Reprisal are used by... Not Dark Wraiths, what are they called? Dark Moons. There we go. They are used by Dark Moons, and they basically upgrade your status in the Covenant. Blood Drained Shrunken Ear. Souvenir taken for subduing the guilty. The knights called the Blades of the Dark Moon punish the guilty, soaked offenders of the gods. I'm sorry. The knights called Blades of the Dark Moon punish the guilt-soaked offenders of the gods, and take this as proof of their conquest. The earless corpse of the guilty will be left behind as a warning to others, inspiring both fear and respect for the gods, such as the eternal mandate of the Dark Sun. Alright, I say we try to take on this dragon, even though I've never actually fought him before. Or do we have any firebombs or something we can just cheese him with? Now we have Dung Pass. Probably not a good idea to toxic him. Let's see how much health he has first. Can we target him? Oh, dang, I missed. Oh, I missed. Alright, so he has a lot. Let's just be honest here. He has a lot. Yeah, well, we can still get throwing knives at him. I wonder how easy his poise is to break, because toxic sucks. I have one more blooming purple moss on me. This is actually the first time I've made a run in this area and not been toxic by those jerks. But, you know what, let's come back to him later. That'll be like probably one of the last things we do in the world. So you want to head down around that guy and come down this staircase, and then come down here to the center of that very tall area we were in. And I believe, do you want to? Okay, locked by zone contraption. Sorry guys, I'm not too well versed with this area. I'm not as good as I am with all the other places. Not that I'm very good, but let's traverse the white light. Alright. Ah, yes, I thought it would take us here. Now, here is a reference to Demon's Souls, for any of you who have played. This is a reference to the Legion. I believe it's like the second boss in the game. From Baldataria. Never actually played Demon's Souls myself. I've been thinking about it, about playing it, but I don't have a PS3, so. As you can see, however, Dark Souls' own twist is on them because they are all hollows. Probably one of the best things that we could do here, just to get by these jerks, is probably to remove our armor. And flip around so we can avoid all the dangers. Or, okay, you know what, since they all came up in that absence, let's just re-equip everything, because we want to be useless like that, and just continue on. And we'll just fight our way through them. Okay, so strategy with these guys, it can be a little bit difficult, but they're kind of weak. But as you can see, they all, since there's a lot of them, they're all going to be throwing stuff at us. So what I recommend doing is going in with a lot of poise and just hitting them like that, pulling out, let them throw their spears or jab at you or whatever. Then come in and try to hit as many as you can at one time. Let's also equip some humanity just for some emergency healing if we need it. But again, also another good thing to do is just kind of flip by them. I mean, they're pretty easy to get past when they're not all bunched up like this. Alright, come on, jerks. Alright. Unfortunately, this enemy does respawn, so you kind of want to be careful of that, and go into this knowing that the enemies will respawn and that you're just getting by them this one time. Man, I should have kindled the bonfire before I went hollow. Which I don't like to say hollow, because hollow in this game means it's basically insane, or like lost all hope. But, so I don't like to say hollow. I wish they hadn't said hollow. I wish they had said maybe something else. I don't know, they could have made up a term. Because human, or undead doesn't work either, because we're always undead. We just appear human. Ow. I don't know how weak to fire these jerks are. Because I know that in Demon Souls, from the Let's Plays that I've watched. Ooh, that was close. I know that in Demon Souls they were extremely weak to fire. So let's see. Not very. Okay. So then I guess we just continue. Alright. Okay, so it looks like, and I've only fought these guys once, but it looks like when they have their shields up, they're basically impenetrable. We don't want to die here. So I guess what you want to do is you want to wait for them to attack, which will drop their shields, move by their attack, and then go in for an attack. Because as you can see, we only do 57 damage when they have their shield up. You know what? Let's just run by these jerks. This is getting obnoxious. So we're gonna run by. We see even more crows. Head over here to the right, and you see the item that dropped off from the guy hanging on the rope earlier. One humanity. Cool. Alright, so we got hits. Let's run up these stairs real quick. Grab this item. Oh, but first, use a humanity. Alright. Ring of Sacrifice. Cool, but it makes you wonder, why is that in here? Why is that in a land where things that are dangerous to the gods are stored? Alright. So heading back across, should be items and stuff over here. Almost escaped with a spear. Oh, I can't run through those. What? That's stupid. One thing that does bother me about this game, the table physics and all that. It's locked. Okay. Alright, so it appears to me that we have nowhere to go but down. This is an accessible area over here. I don't think you open this door. I think manually. I think this door's. Oh, okay. I guess you do. This is a shortcut leading us from the bonfire over here. So now we've opened it. Let's go back and rest at the bonfire. Just trying to think what I want to do. Hate to do it, but we're gonna go human because there's an NPC invasion that can happen here, and I definitely want to show you guys that because that NPC invasion is actually, I believe, to be quite important. Also, quick note about the Painted World of Ariamis: you can warp here, but you cannot warp out once you rest at the bonfire. Just a fun fact. All right, with 10 Estus in hand, let's go back through this area. Always nice to have 10 Estus. Ouch. Good thing our Zwihanda hits behind us. Alright. So what you want to do from here is go left, and we're going back to... Oh, I'm curious. What's up here? Sorry, guys. Just a lot of exploring. Because I really don't go to the Painted World very much. Let's go through here. I'm going to expect an ambush. I see the... See, guys? Ambushes in this game, just don't rush into them. Look around, and I know you're thinking, oh my god, humanity from that. But I know you're thinking, oh, but you could have just rushed into it. Yeah, but I was looking around the entire time. I looked around the corner. There's another item we can drop. I looked around the corners. I was looking behind us as we were coming in. So I was looking around, even though it did seem a little rushed. But okay. By the way, that wasn't me about to swear. That was oh, crud. Okay, I didn't know this was an entrance to here. These are bone wheel skeletons, probably one of the most annoying enemies in the game. As you can see there, they just roll around, dealing massive damage to you. The reason why they do so much damage is because they tend to combo a lot because they're rolling. But best strategy to get through here. Shield up. Don't waste an Estus flask. See what I mean? Wow. See? Heck of a combo because we were healing because I accidentally hit the wrong button instead of W. But there just goes to show the crazy, crazy combos that these guys can pull off. Basically, the way to break the combo, either turn and block, which by the way will only buy you a certain amount of time because blocking, they'll still hit your shield. They may rebound off, but I think they'll still just hit your shield and drain your stamina until they break your guard and kill you. So I think the best way to deal with them is to just move off to the side. I believe that's the best way. Alright, taking a lot of time with these jerks because just don't want to have to waste another Estus. But I think we're gonna leave the NPC invasion until the end, when we are done exploring and all that, and we can just go through and get to that as quickly as we can. Alright, well, let's head back down. Again, I didn't know that was an actual entrance to this place. I only know of the, I guess, secret entrance to get into this area of the Painted World. Alright, so look around, shield up. He says another bone wheel. But I can tell they're about to charge and do their stupid attack. They're walking forward. Also, take a note there. What happened when we walked forward? We hit him and we took damage. So be careful of that if you use a weapon that doesn't have a lot of range or you're just getting close to them. Their attacks, even if they're not facing you, will still do damage. You can see lots and lots of bone wheels here. Alright. One good thing to do is if you see that a bone wheel is coming just left one direction, you're afraid you're going to get hit. Oh, bone wheel shield. That's a fun little shield to use. You can see he bounced off there. But if you see you're about to get hit, or you're just worried about it, go to a pillar opposite of from where he is. So for instance, that bone wheel skeleton was over there and I hid behind one of these pillars. Now let's talk about the bone wheel shield real quick. Can we even wield it? Oh, we can. This thing is awesome. This is a giant bone wheel shield. As you can see, it does that, and it's an awesome little attack. I love it. Oh, let's read his description real quick. We've never actually had one. Giant... Oh, crud. Good thing I saw that jerk. That's also one thing that you have to do in this game. Oh, someone kindled the bonfire for us. Thank you. When you're reading the menus, keep an eye open for movement in front of your screen, because people can still hit you when you're reading these menus. So keep that in mind. Anyway, giant wooden shield encircled by spikes, half melded to a strange skeleton. Can be used as a great shield, but only for the great gaps. But at least the spikes turn into weapons with a good spin. Strange indeed. Tower shield plus 9. Alright, so let's go grab this weapon. Soul of a Proud Knight. Lots and lots of souls, so it makes one wonder. What Why are there so many dead adventurers here? Are they coming for the adventure? Oh, that person revealed the secret passageway I wasn't going to reveal until later. Jerk. But are these knights here because they're just adventurers, or are they here because they're dangerous to the gods? It does make one wonder. Dang, this bone-wheel skeleton's just being a jerk. Taking off a lot of life. Just go die, dude. Seriously, just go away. I revealed the secret entrance I wasn't going to reveal until we go back and explore the other secret way. Jerk. Alright, so we want to come over here and hit through this... No? I could have sworn it was that wall. Alright, well let's go out and go and enter through here the way that I know to, and that'll be basically the same effect. Man, bone-wheel skeletons are not very nice. Alright. So what you want to do is go left of the Legion if you're coming out from the bonfire. Go left all the way over here to this well. Take the ladder down. This is the, I guess, secret way to get in here. But actually, real quick, guys, I have to go do something real quick. So I'm going to pause, quit the game, and I will meet you guys back here in a moment. This is the only way that I know to pause the game. It's the only way that exists. So I'll see you guys in a moment. And we are back. My apologies for that. But again, guys, that's the only way to pause the game, and keep that in mind. Now, we come to a corridor, so what do you do at a corridor? Well, try to look around, and if you can't see anything, scoot up closer, shield up as always, and look around. So we can see there's a bone wheel there. Nothing there yet, but there might be something around the corner. Now, something that is very helpful is if you just poke out like this, sometimes you'll draw enemies across from the different sides of the corridor, and they'll hit your shield if you have your shield up. So, since we have a bone wheel here on the right, let's come out. We can see him there. There again, it's kind of that combo stamina hit. Now here's another good thing that you can do with the bone wheel skeletons. If, as you guys have already seen two examples of, one right there and one earlier, they reveal secret passages, and this area is full of secret passages. So if you just let one blow by you, try and see if you can reveal a secret passage. Also, hit walls at end of corridors everywhere here. Hit one here. Anywhere you can see maybe what looks like the outline of a door, always do that. But again, we come to a crossroads, so poke out. Can't really see a bone wheel there. Now, here you go. Recognize this place? This is the other entrance. Oh, I'm stupid. Okay. Ha. So this was actually the secret passage that that one jerk bone wheel revealed. It was to this place. So here we are. Look around. There's the bone wheel. Sheesh. See what I mean? There's that combo. It's ridiculous. Only way that I can trying to get out of it is I just try to do there. Is just to try to move out of the way, but he kind of has stuck. So, annex key. Cool. Hit the wall. Nothing. What is it? I forget real quick. What does the annex key go to? Annex key. Annex key. Opens annex in the painted world. In the wintry painted world, there is a structure resembling an old cathedral. Oh, okay. I guess I must go to that door. Alright. So this is very obviously a hidden wall, because it doesn't match anything else. There's that. Come look around, peer around this corner. There's a bone wheel. Oh, a staircase. Wonder where this could lead. As you can see, the bone wheels will tire of just endlessly comboing you. So if you can just tank it and stamina out, eventually you will beat him. But coming up here, we see another one of these dudes. However, he's not hostile, and he's kind of crying, so it makes you wonder, why are these guys here? What are they? Are they... No, they're obviously mutated. I have a theory about who they are. And I'm going to bring it up now because... I'm going to forget later on if I explain when we meet the character. But there's a character in this game that you've already been in this game, who we've already been introduced to, called Seath the Scaleless. He, as we'll see later on, experiments with maidens. So he captures them, or he has his servants capture them, then he experiments on them and mutates them. I believe that these guys are mutants of the Seath the Scaleless's creation. That's my personal opinion, and it's the only opinion I'm going to be giving you guys. Mainly because these guys are kind of weird and random. But what we want to do, come over, kill this dude, get toxic, of course, I forgot about that, and use our last blooming purple moss. But you will see that he drops Pyromancy Fire Surge. Interesting that Pyromancy is in the painted world. Very interesting. See, is that a wall? Oh, it's a wall, I mean a hidden wall. Alright, we'd already hit that wall. Alright. Real quick, is that a hidden wall? Yeah. Nope. I just don't want to, like, miss anything, because it's been a while since I've actually explored this place fully. I'm sure there's a better guide than anything I could ever provide that explains this place, but without further ado, let us head back into this main room and pull the switch. That, by the way, for those of you who don't know, that was the main courtyard that we entered through from here. So that statue turned and opened a door for us. That door will eventually lead us to the final boss, as you guys saw a fog gate at the end of it. But we're not going to go through there just yet. We want to go and return to human form so we can get invaded by the NPC of this area, and hopefully not get invaded by okay. This is the invasion spot, so let's explore it real quick. Just get all the drops from here, and then we'll get invaded by the NPC of this area. Which, we have no information about the NPC of this area, so I'll let you guys guess why he's in the painted world. Was he perhaps an adventurer who got lost here? Oh, I just noticed, these guys are not wielding broken swords. Or maybe they are, it's just like a broken longsword. Like a really long sword, but that doesn't look like a regular broken sword. Large Soul of Proud Knight. Lots of adventurers here. Broken straight sword. And another Soul of Proud Knight. So lots of souls around here. However, explore in this game. So what you want to do is you want to come around here. I've forgotten about this at this point. Oh, come on. Let us up there. One thing I don't understand that they did between Demon Souls and Dark Souls is, why'd they get rid of the feature to climb up a ledge? I mean, why? That just makes the game so much more linear. Not that this game's very linear, but, you know, I mean, that'd be nice. I just don't understand that. So, behind this wall, Pyromancy Acid Surge. That will decrease the durability. Not the total maximum durability, but the total durability of your opponent's items. So let's run back across. Return to human form. Oh, you're poking me. It's not very nice. Oh, whoops. Wrong place. Ow. Just heal up real quick. Turn around. Lock on one of these guys so we can face them. Get a Soul of Brave Warrior. Alright, want to make sure it wasn't on our hotbar. Alright, and let us return to the bonfire from whence we came. Sorry guys, I had been momentarily confused about where the bonfire was. I'm sorry, I'm not very good at this place. Alright, so let's go. Rest at the bonfire. We can see another phantom standing there. Probably waiting to invade someone like us and kill us. But we're gonna try to not let that happen, right men? Alright. So let's just run through. Because we are on a timer now, we don't want to get invaded. We are most definitely online. Alright, so come over here. I don't know exactly where you have to be to get this NPC to invade you, like I do with Kirk and all that. So we're just going to kind of run down. For some reason, I always like this guy. Just because he's weird and random. Alright. I hate that move. Because it breaks poise no matter how much poise you have. Another Soul of Proud Knight. Gosh, you jerk. Alright, come on. Yeah, that Dark Spirit King Jeremiah has invaded. That is the NPC that we want. As you can see, he's wearing some sort of ludicrous headdress, and this, once again, is a reference to Demon Souls. Now, King Jeremiah, kind of a cupcake, I'm not gonna lie to you. Kind of a cupcake. You can see he has a whip, and he doesn't have a shield, but he has a pyromancy flame. So be careful of the pyromancy flame, because he does have some pretty ridiculous spells or pyromancies for it. When he does that, back away from him, because that is Firestorm. As you can see, it would do a lot of damage to you. But his whip can be perfectly blocked. It causes bleed, but I don't know why it's not causing bleed out to our shield. Dark Spirit King Jeremiah was vanquished. Humanity acquired. Stop with the flashing Dark Spirit King Jeremiah. Notched Whip. The Notched Whip is ridiculously silly. Let's just put it that way. Real quick, however, we're going to need to finish ourselves off. By the way, one reason why I think they put so many references to Demon Souls in the Painted World is because I believe they're saying that Demon Souls, or Demon's Souls, I should say. I believe they're saying that Demon Souls is dangerous to the gods. I believe they're saying that it's a very difficult game. That's personally what I think. You feel free to contradict me, but that's why I think they put things in the Demon Souls references in the Painted World. And by the way that King Jeremiah is a reference to Demon's Souls is because a boss in Demon's Souls, and I keep putting emphasis on the S in Demons, no, the S apostrophe, I should say, is that headdress was the headdress of a boss in Demon's Souls. Probably one of the most creative boss fights I've ever seen. But, yeah. So, should be cool. Now, where was our bloodstain? Kind of want that back. That was 80,000 souls and 9 humanity. That's gonna be good stuff. Oh, there it is. I hate that move, guys, I'm telling you. Alright, well, it's not like the 80,000 souls is gonna save us that much. Though I do want to level up a little bit. Gosh, I hate that move. I don't understand why they give the fire guys a move that breaks poise no matter what. It really kind of just peeves me. Ah, well. Need to let it go, because otherwise I'm just going to get frustrated and I'm going to start playing badly. Alright, so let's pop a few souls. Then we'll level up a little bit. Alright. Gotta let it go. You lose souls every now and then, and you know what? Best thing to do is either walk away from the game for a while, if you're really that frustrated. Or just remember that, you know what? In the end, 84,000 souls is not a lot. It would have leveled us up, what, how many times? Not even that many. Maybe 5? It's not very good. Especially when we're at level 52. I mean, come on. Not very good. 9 humanity, that sucks, but we're gonna have a way. We're gonna be able to farm humanity soon enough anyway. Alright. Level up. You know what? I want some more stamina and endurance. So let's do that. Alright. Now we're going to proceed on to the boss of this level. And again, we're not going to be killing the boss of this area. She is optional. And, okay, she's optional, and we're not going to kill her. In fact, I don't think I've ever killed the optional boss of this area for 2 reasons. One of which is I've just never wanted to, and the second of which is because, you know what? There's so much death and destruction in this gaming world. There doesn't need to be more. This world is so taut with sorrow anyway. Alright, so I believe the crow people are about to join us in a moment by flying down. No? I guess I was misinformed. Alright, so heading over down this bridge, there's a few interesting little ambushes, I think you can call them. As you can see, these jerks fire arrows, so either avoid them or just block through them. Neither is very difficult. You can also see they provide you some nice little inlets here, but, as always, ambush. But in all seriousness, if you're injured, hide behind these and heal yourself, and then come out to approach the arrow guys. Now, I warn you, we're about to encounter another Knight of Baronique here, and as you can see, we just got ambushed. If those of you didn't see, those guys just climbed up from the back walls. Always be keeping an eye on your peripheral vision. Alright, there goes that. Boom, down you go. And there's our next Knight of Berenice. As you can see, he has a great sword. I believe he's the only Knight of Berenice in the game who wields a great sword. And I personally really like the look. I really like the look of the great sword. It looks really awesome. But one large Titanite shard. Sweet! How many does that give us? 2, so we just need to get one more to upgrade our shield to +10. Oh, sorry guys, bumped my mic. Alright. So let's go through the boss fog. And this is Priscilla. Half-breed Priscilla. Before we talk to her, we want to go do something real quick. Come over here, this corpse. If you've killed King Jeremiah, and you have either quit and left the game, or died, or anything, his stuff will be here, including the Xanthus Crown. A mysterious item worn by the Xanthus King Jeremiah, the legendary exile. No one knows where it came from. The crown bears high-quality cloth, which is quite soft to the touch, but its bright yellow color stings the eyes, and it is clearly far too big. Alright. Xanthus overcoat, a mysterious item. It may be tattered, but its bright yellow color still sting the eyes. Maybe it's... okay. And, you know what, just to make sure, because OCD. Okay. So, let's go talk to Priscilla. Obviously you guys are gonna mute my mic. Then we're gonna make a few observations about her, and then we're going to leave. Real quick though. Options. Cancel. 7. Because I feel like the voices have been too low recently. Anyway. Half-breed Priscilla.
Who art thou? One of us thou art not. If thou hast misstepped into this world, plunge down from the plank and hurry home. If thou seekest I, thine desires shall be requited not. Thou must returneth whence thou came. This land is peaceful, its inhabitants kind, but thou dost not belong. I beg of thee, plunge down from the plank and hurry home.
Interesting that she says that this land is peaceful when we got attacked like by 9 billion people around here. And Xanthus invaded us. We don't know his intentions for invading us. We know Kirk's, which we will explain later on when we finish Kirk's storyline. But we don't know Xanthus's motivation. Perhaps he's just gone hollow.
Thou must return it.
Okay. So let's make a few observations about Priscilla. First of which is that she has a tail. Interesting. Second of which is that she's fuzzy. Interesting. Third of which is she has strange looking eyes and eyebrows. And the fourth of which is that she has a giant freaking scythe. Alright, I'll let you guys figure out why she's here. But this is probably one of the funniest cutscenes in the game, in my opinion. So, let us go. And then you get a homeward bone for your troubles. Pretty cool. So, let's homeward bone out of here. By the way, the reason why I think that cutscene's kind of funny is because, I don't know, it just seems a little anticlimactic. You jump, and then trumpets play, and nothing happens. Yay, we're back here. Alright. Well, I say that next time we go to the Duke's Archives, way up there on top of the hill. So, and we will be going for Seath's bequeathed Lord Soul, given to him by Lord Gwyn. We have just completed the Painted World of Ariamis, and from now on, we will be going after Lord Souls to satiate the Lord Vessel. So guys, I'll see you next time. Hope you enjoyed. And again, if you guys have any questions at all, feel free to leave questions in the comments or private message me. And I know that's not something to try to get you guys to leave comments. I genuinely mean it. If I didn't cover something and you need help, feel free to ask me or ask me to make a video about it. I will, if I don't know it, I will research it for you guys, okay? So I'm not just trying to get you guys to comment. I'm actually trying to sincerely help you guys. But anyway, I will see you guys next time.